Hello, this is Walking and Talking. Today I'm going to start a new research where I'm going to study egoism. Egoism is a topic for a discussion which is going to take place at the end of this week, and I need to understand this subject. And well, first of all, let me tell you about my method. How do I study some concepts or ideas or whatever I may study. So what am I doing? I just take the subject like egoism and I start thinking about it. And well, usually I have already something to say, because egoism, it's a kind of familiar thing. I heard many times this word, and probably I thought about this concept, or how do I need to call it? What's the proper name? A concept? Or maybe it's a kind of worldview or mindset. Yeah, probably mindset is a good way of naming this thing. It's like egoism is a mindset. And yeah, I thought about it many times, but not clearly. I mean, it wasn't such that I decided, oh, now I will think about egoism, and then I did that for few hours or few weeks or few months or a couple of years. It was implicit thinking, especially after I read some books. I remember when I read Nietzsche, I thought about egoism a lot, because Nietzsche was one of the greatest philosophers who discussed this subject many times. Also, I remember Pisarev. He wrote about egoism a lot in his what was the book? Bazarov. Yeah, Bazarov and Realists. And he takes this concept as something positive, not negative. So usually when we hear the term egoism, most people identify it with something negative. So they think egoism is something bad, and a person who is an egoist is a bad person, and probably, yeah, if you want to be a good guy, you shouldn't be an egoist. But in Nietzsche and in Pisarev, it's rather an opposite view. But anyway, back to my method. Yeah, what am I doing? I just start thinking about it and trying to structure, trying to make some sort of structure, yeah, just out of all my thoughts. So it's like, it seems, well, it may be described metaphorically as I'm focusing on my attention on one particular point, like egoism, and then I just talk whatever comes to my mind about it for as much time as I can, like as much time as I need to talk about it till I find something really meaningful. And and then only after that there's we may call it learning or research, when I already discussed the subject, when I already put my thoughts in order. Then I go to the internet, or maybe find some books which can help me to understand the subject better, and I read them. And since I already discussed the subject, I can skip lots of unimportant things which I already understand, and I'm trying to find points of view which I haven't known before, something different, something interesting, or I just trying to find something that will confirm, or something that will be something that will help me to develop my point of view. Because usually when I start talking, I can find something really interested, and then after I develop it, I think as if it was some sort of like my knowledge, something that I discovered on my own, and yeah, you value this knowledge much more than something that you get from books or from from some videos on the internet. And yeah, it's an amazing process, and all it takes is just time. So since you shouldn't be afraid, you just start talking about it, and you see, like basically when I choose topics, I choose something that really make me curious, that make me exciting. So when I don't think about things which I don't like to think about. For example, egoism is something that I really want to know better, and something that I want to understand, because it well, there may be lots of reasons. I would like to understand myself better, and usually I consider myself as an egoist in positive sense. So whatever I'm trying to do, I doing it for myself, but I know that it also may be beneficial for others in general. So even if I do it for myself, if I do it well, others also can have some advantages from that. But if I do it for some, yeah, the point is that you may do something really good only when you do it for yourself. And well, maybe it's not an absolute thesis, but the point is that you may consider it as something really meaningful. So since you started doing something for somebody else, you don't have as much energy as you may have when you do it only for yourself. And yourself is also really broad term, so it's not easy to define what does it mean, because you may say, what does it mean? Like yourself, who is this self? It's like your body, your family, your mind, your heart. What exactly it is? Your nation, your country, the whole humanity, all life. What is the self? Yeah, and egoism, it seems that egoism, yeah, it's exactly when you consider self as a, maybe as your thinking, or as your body, as this one particular item of the universe which you are in control of. Yeah, sounds great. That's egoism. But in the same time, when you do everything for that particular item, or for yourself, you do it much better than when you do it for others. And I think you do that not because you don't have enough energy, but because the one thing you can really understand is you. You can't understand other people. Well, you can understand them to some degree, but it's much smaller in comparison with yourself, because like imagine you have this all these thoughts, all this experience since you have been born, and you got absolutely unique path, even if it's similar in general points, like as all other people. You probably had to go to school, then to go to some university, maybe to have some job, and this job may also be taken by like hundreds and millions of other people. But still, it's like all this experience, especially experience which you have in your thoughts, it's absolutely unique, because all these words which got through your mind, all these pictures, everything you ever seen, like it's so unique that that when you compare yourself with others, the knowledge that you have about yourself, it's like, well, let's say it's 100, and the knowledge that you have about others, even if you communicate with them like every day for for a couple of hours or for many hours, it's just maybe one one to compare, one to 1 in 100. Probably it's not a correct estimation, but Yeah, you got the point. So you don't know others, you know yourself. And if you do something, everything for yourself, and you do it with passion, you are, you know, you're really engaged in this process of doing something or thinking. Yeah, you get better results. Whereas when you do something for somebody else, you first of all, you may distract somebody else. You may, you know, since you don't know other people well, you might do something that really makes them, you know, whatever, worse, irritating, anxious, whatever. To the point when you do it for yourself, you know what you're doing, and you can see the whole, you know, the whole path back. You may say, okay, if I did it wrong, there was a mistake, probably it was because I should do this, that, etc. And when you look back, when you do something for others, it doesn't work that clear. So you can't see the whole path that other people got through, and you may make mistakes evaluating their motivation, their, you know, their attitude towards you, and whatever. The point is that egoism is really, it's something that makes you, yeah, probably passion grows out of egoism, because yeah, it doesn't mean that you're, you know, a bad person, because even if you do something for yourself, you as well might do something for others. But the point is, like, your primary motivation is to, you know, to make your life better, to make yourself happier, or, you know, whatever you may call it, happier, yeah, to find absolute happiness. Okay, it seems, yeah, I'm talking a little bit. Yes, my first video for today. I watched a couple of videos which I recorded yesterday before starting this one, and I was amazed how how good they were. I mean, of course, there wasn't really good, but the point was, when I was recording these videos, I felt, when I recorded the first video, I felt terrible, and I thought, wow, it's so stupid, I shouldn't even publish it. But then now I watched it and it wasn't such bad, and I thought, wow, that's actually amazing. If I maintain the sequence of daily videos for a week, I'll get like something really amazing. Yeah, it's like I'm encouraged by watching at what I'm doing. And what's time? 13 minutes. Yeah, and I probably I'm going to do more videos than just you know, 2 videos a week, a day. Yeah, probably it's better to make videos every day, because it's so amazing. I may get too many positive emotions, and also I may develop my thoughts much, you know, further. I may find something really amazing here, and all it takes is just, you know, a camera and time. And after a couple of hours of talking about egoism, I may discover something really useful, and something that I then can apply for a discussion at speaking club. And also I can improve my understanding. That's also a really important thing, so to make you understand something much better. And again, you start from self-talk, you're talking about egoism, then you become more confident in the subject, since you had like a discussion. Yeah, it's like, imagine you want to talk about egoism with some other people and you have no idea what to say, and you go and, well, you just say whatever comes to your mind at this moment. But when you prepare yourself before, and when you have a, let's say, few hours of discussion of the subject with yourself, then it makes you much more confident about the subject, and it also makes, you know, whatever you're gonna say next, it will be like already something like of better quality. Okay, so I think I need to stop here, because I'm certainly got to the point when I don't know how to develop it further. Yeah, I just may start a new video and then develop it further. Egoism, yeah. Like every video, it's a new attempt to say something meaningful. And as I said before, again, as I was talking many times, so if it doesn't work, if I don't like it, I can just delete it and forget about it. But it's better to keep it, you know, since it's me right now, I'm trying to be present, trying to be myself. It's okay, even if it's not as good as I want it to be. It's still something that I can work on. So if now I'm talking a lot of bullshit, that's fine. That means that in the future there will be even more bullshit. Okay, it's time to stop.